Communication BCA semester 1 આનો ફૂલ કોર્સ છે. યુનિટ 1 ઇન્ટ્રોડક્શન થિયરી ઓફ કોમ્યુનિકેશન interpersonal communication. These theories seek to explain how individuals process information and create meaning. 2 મિનિટ આને કાંક પેન લઈ લઈએ આપણે હાથે તો કાંક સારું રહે. ચાલો પેન જ છે, પેન વગર ચાલી જશે. થિયરી ઓફ માઇન્ડ. Theory of mind refers to our ability to infer other people's mental status, their thoughts, beliefs, desires, intentions, and so on. It also considers our ability to use these insights to interpret what people say, make sense of their behavior, and predict what they may do next. It is argued that a theory of mind is essential for efficient verbal communication. For example, I do not have to encode all my meaning linguistically in order to be understood. I could simply say, "It's gone," and in the context of someone flapping their hand at a wasp that had been buzzing around their hand, this would be readily understood. I do not have to encode the longer utterance. You can now stop feeling your hand wildly in the air about your hand, as the wasp that was just this moment making you feel anxious has flown away. Instead, because I have a theory of mind, I can assume that the other person is capable of inferring in the same way that I am. Simply utter, "It's gone." I can assume that they will infer my meaning. Interpersonal. These communication theories strive to explain how two individuals interact and influence each other. Cognitive dissonance theory. Cognitive dissonance is the physiological discomfort we feel when there is a discrepancy between what we already know or believe and any new information we receive which challenges our knowledge or belief. For example, a student who was believed in God all their life may have their beliefs. એટલે કે કાંઈ પણ આપણે વિશ્વાસ કર્યા વગર તો આ લાઈફ આપણે જીવી જ નથી શકવાના. એ વાત પણ સાચી છે. Debucant through participation in a sociology course. This creates an uncomfortable physiological state which the student seeks to alleviate. The student therefore either was to accommodate the new ideas or find a way of minimizing their impact. In many instances, people will deny or avoid the information altogether. In this way, the unpleasant physiological state is relieved. Cognitive dissonance theory. then seeks to explain the way in which people either accommodate new ideas or deny them when faced with incompatible beliefs. Group theories attempt to explain how larger groups of people jointly make sense of information, make decisions, and agree on joint actions, and so on. Accommodation theory research have demonstrated that certain social groups vary their style of communication in a systematically difficult way to other social groups. Features such as syntax, word order, morphology, word structure, vocabulary, and phonology, speech sound usage, are typically altered in a methodical manner. This observation leads to the concept of accommodation. For example, if I wish to identify myself as a member of a particular social group, golf club, occupation group, Manchester unit, football, spotters group, and so on, it is likely that I will accommodate that style of speaking promoted by that particular group. This tends to reinforce group cohesion and solidarity. The style of speaking will identify me as being in or outside the group. The converse of this will also operate, i.e., if the group wishes to actively keep others at a distance and restrict access, the language and speech development may be so esoteric that it is difficult, if not impossible, for outsider to accommodate the style of speaking. In summary, the particular style of speaking as identified by syntactic, morphological, lexical, i.e. vocabulary, and particular social group. Organization. Here, the focus is on explain how communication events function in more formal organizations such as school, hospitals, multinational companies, and so on. Cultural approach to organization. This approach argues that organizations have their own culture. Culture itself is viewed as a system of shared meanings. Member of an organization learn the corporate culture through stories, metaphors that dramatize the corporate life. There are corporate social stories that serve to reinforce corporate policies. These typically convey the information the management wants the employees to have.